Hey, it's Victoria Gibson, creator of Human Design Powered Business, and welcome to another episode of the Self-Trust Sessions. This is where I share insights, ideas, and opinions on building your business aligned with your true nature. So in this episode, I thought it was a relevant time with the new year and the fact that Jupiter is in Human Design Gate 53, which is the gate of new beginnings, to talk about the energy of new beginnings and how to harness the higher opportunity that exists within new beginnings and not get bogged down by some of the common pitfalls in chasing new beginnings. So with Gate 53, one of the 64 gates in human design, this gate is all about the drive and the longing to start new things. And this can be a common theme I've found for many entrepreneurs, including myself. The issue or the lower frequency of this gate is getting obsessed with always wanting to start something new and not actually having the energy and momentum to sustain the middle and the end of something and get to completion. And I could definitely feel that over this last week where I felt the tug of competing projects and the ideas and wanting to initiate and start new things, particularly being a manifestor. I have a lot of those creative downloads that come through me. I have Gate 11 in human design, which is all about ideas, right? So I have a push for new ideas and then wanting to start something new. But we have to know when is the right time to start that new thing, and also ensure that we have had the energy to sustain and keep the momentum of the things that are working for us and do need that energy to sustain them. So how does this show up for you, and how could this be showing up for you right now where you're feeling the pull to try new things? And is that really in your best interest? Well, to decide that, you want to be going to your type, your authority, and your profile in human design. Those things will point you in the right direction. So for me, I'm a manifestor. I'm designed to inform and initiate. My authority is my heart, my will center. That motor and that drive of wanting to activate my will and decide what my heart's wanting. My profile, being that 5-1, definitely wants to share new solutions. So those things fit, but it's got to also take into account, have I completed the other things that I've already started? So that's been something that over 2025 and something to carry into 2026 for me that I'm really looking at is how can I create more assets for my business that last? Sure, we still want to make sure that we're being innovative and of the moment, but if we are going to put the energy into creating things, how can we have them as something that's going to keep working for our business? I can take on board the energy of Jupiter being in Gate 53 right now, and that transit and that lighting up within me to have the discernment to go, okay, I can start those things, but I want to make sure they're going to be lasting and sustainable assets for my business. The amount of times over the years I put energy and effort into launching. Even now, I still have a lot of programs that are sitting in my Kajabi that I'm not actively selling or enrolling in. But how could I perhaps repurpose some of that energy or take some of that curriculum or those learnings and or utilize those as a foundation to still help people within my current offerings? That's probably the biggest thing where I've seen new beginnings against me and work in a bit more of that lower frequency, because every story really requires a beginning, a middle, and an end. And this is where Gate 53 can trip you up, and in that you've got a drive to be a serial starter and wanting to always constantly begin new things, but rarely sustaining that ability to reach completion, right? And have that opportunity that turns into value that lasts for you in business and in life. It's almost like it's afraid of being bored with things. And I've seen this with clients over the years where they're just bored of their offer, even though it, for all intents and purposes, works well, they're really bored of it. So they want to start something new. But in that instance, like I said before, you want to go to your authority for making decisions and understand, in alignment with your type and authority, whether that is going to be the right decision for you. Or ask yourself these questions. How could I bring this current project that's making me feel like I need to start something new? How could I bring that to bear in a way that it still creates value for me and it's not a wasted opportunity? The energy of Gate 53, there's an inherent openness to new experiences. There's a lot of people who are very close to changing things and wanting to keep things very much the same. So that can also be a drag. So it's finding that balance. Like if you are feeling compelled to try new endeavors, particularly in a market where perhaps what you have been trying hasn't worked as well, you will sense that openness and that may be right to follow. Once again, refer to type, authority, and profile. Or understand, how can I honor my nature in starting new experiences? And the more that you understand and uncover your true nature using the power of human design, you're going to know if a new experience is right, or you're going to know if it's the right time to end what you already have on your plate, or how you can do that in a way that still honors your nature and allows you to have a profitable path to your purpose. How can it get you more on track with your own purpose and sharing that for great transformation and lasting success in your business too? Can we bring in that element of completion and understanding our nature so that we can choose the right new experiences? Because there's no fault in wanting to start things and wanting to be that launch pad for new experiences, new possibilities and new opportunities, particularly in business. But sometimes the energy of this gate is it's easy to help others do that, but it can be harder to help ourselves do that. New Beginnings has an inherent openness to new experiences. Each day you have an opportunity to get in tune with what your life and business are calling for. And when you allow yourself to ease into starting what is natural to you, you're going to find that your life and business moves towards more successful and fulfilling actions and behaviors that bring you assets and opportunities and investments that last. This is very much about initiation, navigating new beginnings and seeing opportunities. And the higher frequency of this energy of new beginnings is starting new projects and initiating new experiences that lead to transformation and seeing all the possibilities and opportunities for growth. The lower frequency of this energy is obsessing about the end result instead of experiencing the magic of beginning and the process of transformation and sharing that with others. So making sure that you have the chance to see all new beginnings as an opportunity for growth, but also as an opportunity for you to invest time in something that's going to bring value to others or yourself in a lasting way, so that you're not constantly having to revive and revitalize your business. And if you want to find out more about your type, authority, and profile, then definitely go and grab your free human design guide on my website at victoriagibson.com, and I'll see you on the next episode. By the way, if you've ever got a question you'd like to ask me, I'm a real human. I hang out on Instagram at I am Victoria Gibson, where you can find me and send me a message, grab any free guides, or get your next report. I always look forward to hearing from you, so don't be shy.